guys, welcome back to another episode of the Beat Palace with me, your boy Bash Music. And in today's episode, I'm gonna show you guys how I made a beat with Arcade. So let's go. Yeah. So first of all, I just want to basically run through everything with you guys step by step, every individual element. Also, this beat is in 100 BPM. It's in a very simple key, which is D major. I wanted to keep it very simple for this one, so I hope that you guys are gonna enjoy it. So first of all, I just want to start off by the initial sample that I got, and then I just want to play it for you guys so you guys can hear what it sounds like. I'll tell you guys basically the elements that I'm using, which was for arcade. Okay, so this is the first element basically that we got. This is a full loop from one of the samplers called Drip. So if you guys do want to go check out Arcade, it's from Output. I'll put the link down below in the description so you guys can check it out. So first of all, this is the very first sample that I've got. I used the full loop like I mentioned. So here we go. Very simple, very mellow. So there we go. That is the first element of the beat that I basically got. The route that I was taking was I was going for Afro beat, more African type of sound. So that is basically the route that I went for. The second element that I got was just a basic one from Flex. Flex is on FL Studio. So this was the second one that I've got. I'll just play it all by itself. So that was basically the second element. I'm just gonna play both of them together so you guys can hear how it sounds basically. So this is basically how I started off, how I started getting everything from the first thing to the last. Alright, guys, so that was the second element. The third element that I added was like a type of a plucky sound that was coming from one of the free VSTs that I use, which is called Synth Master Player. So I'll just play that one for you guys. It's quite soft. Wanted it more in the background so you can't hear it that much. But it's just to add also to the beat so you guys can just see how it sounds. It's quite soft, and I also removed a lot of frequencies that was not needed, just by using EQ basically. Okay, so now I'll play it with the main sample, just that and the main sample. It works really well by just sitting in the background. Okay, so next we'll be hopping over to the third or fourth element that I've got. Um, so it was basically a vocal sample. So I'm using a lot of vocal samples lately, as I'm getting the hang of working with them and trying to basically create my own thing with them. So I'm using them a lot nowadays, probably in every beat that I make. But you guys can hear the sounds. It's also an element that's coming from arcade. So this is the second time I'm using arcade since I've got it. So I just wanted to show you guys what I basically did with it for the only the second time that I've used it. So this is a vocal sample from the from the sampler called Hook.
I should've known. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I all away. I should've known. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I all away.
So basically for that one, I haven't basically used like a full loop, but I actually like took parts. It allows you basically to take parts of the full loop to basically chop it up and make it your own. So I used a few parts, and then basically it turned into that you just heard. I'll play it with the main sample.
I should've known. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I all away. I should've known. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I all away.
Okay, so next I'll be showing you guys the third element and also a guitar, which is a live type of an instrument. So I really like guitars, pianos, or live instruments. So you guys can just hear this one sounds also coming from arcade, and it's by a sampler called Taped. So you guys can check that one out. It's also dope, pretty dope. So you guys can check that one out as well. Okay, so I'll play it with the main sample now. Sounds very nice, very soulful. Okay, so now that was basically the final part of the instruments that I've basically created. So I I went for very simple vibe for this one, not too much. Sometimes simplicity is the key. So I'll just play all of them together.
I should've known.
Just play it right from the start.
I should've
So then the
known.
vocal sample comes in really nice.
I all away. I should've known. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I all away.
Okay, so now we'll be hopping over to the drum pattern or section. So we'll hop straight into it. So basically, I'll play it with the bass and every element in the groove or the drum section. I'll just start off by playing you guys the first element that I also got for the drum section. I went for a basically a loop from not cinematics but seventh beats Afro Science drum kit. So that is free. You guys can go check it out. You guys can go check out 7th Beats on YouTube and Instagram as well. So I'll just play this out first, just for that Afro type vibe. Okay, and then next I just added the basic shaker loop. It's also from the Afro Science drum kit from 7th Beats. Shout out to 7th Beats again. Okay, so what I then decided to just add a basic kick to it. Very basic. Okay, then I decided just to add one or two more elements just to fill it up. Also, more percussive sounds. So I added two more. I added a tom, and then just another for additional purposes, just another percussion sound, so you guys can hear how it sounds. So nice, so much groove in it. Okay, so now we'll be doing the bass. The bass I'll play on its own first, just so you guys can hear. It has a lovely, lovely groove sound to it. So you guys can just hear how the bass sounds. Just went for a live acoustic type of bass for this one. Okay, so I'll be playing it with the rest of the drum loop. Okay, so now you guys basically heard the instrumentation part of this track, and you guys heard the drum loop with the bass. So I'll be adding everything together, and you guys can hear how it sounds. I created a little type of a pattern that just basically, or small type of arrangement, so you guys can just hear where we're trying to go with this one. So I'll just add everything else back in, and then what I did was I also added the reverb clap also from 7th Beats, the Afro Science drum kit, and then I added a riser and as well as a roll at the end, so you guys can basically hear how it sounds. Let's go. Back to the 8 bars, first 8 bars. So that was basically all the elements that we have got for this track. So now what we'll be doing is we'll be hopping over to the arrangement. I'll show you guys the arrangement, the entire arrangement, and then you guys can basically let me know if you enjoyed this one or not. Let's go. So guys, this is the final arrangement of this track. So I'm gonna play it for you guys. You guys can hear how it sounds. I hope you guys enjoy this. I know you guys are going to enjoy this. So let's go. So we're just starting off with a simple intro. Just the sample, main sample. Adding the kalimbas, as well as the pluck. Some percussion. Straight into the first chorus. So the little 4-bar type of interlude with the vocal sample. First verse. Adding some percussion. Last 4 bars before we hit the second chorus. Second chorus. This is a really nice beat, guys. I truly hope that you guys are gonna like this one. Into that 4-bar interlude. Second verse. Last chorus. This one hits different, guys. So guys, that is it for this one. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you for supporting. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Hope you guys have a lovely day. Have a good one. See you guys. Peace.